and I'm going to do one more piano lesson here for everybody. My work schedule is getting crazy, so I'm not going to be able to take on more piano students. I might have to downsize, so I'll just try and do some lessons on YouTube, and then I can send people there. So today I want to talk about how to improvise and how to compose music, and every song is an improvisation, it's a composition. And again, it's going to come back to understanding scales and understanding chords. Okay, so Autumn, I would like you to compose a song, and the first thing we're going to decide is what scale would you like your song to be? Would you like a major scale, or do you want a minor scale? What kind of a tone would you like your song to have?
Minor scale.
A minor scale. Okay, so we're going to go with a minor scale, and I'm going to use just an A minor scale that has no sharps or flats. And what that means is that our song is going to be made out of
A, B, C, D,
the
E,
notes
F,
from the
G.
A minor scale.
A, B, C, D,
Yes,
E, F, G.
it's
A,
just
B, C,
the
D, E, F,
alphabet.
G.
Okay, so we're going to start. The first note in our song is going to tell us what scale we're in. So I'm going to start with an A. We could also start with a C or an E, anything out of that A minor chord. But the first note and the last note are going to tell us what the scale is. Everything in between are just going to be notes out of that scale. So Autumn, give me some random notes out of that scale. Just call them out.
C. E.
Okay.
G.
Keep going.
F. A.
Keep going.
B.
Okay.
E. F. D.
Okay, and let's end it with another A again, because it always likes to come back to where it starts from. Okay, so she just gave me just some random notes, but they're not really random because they all came out of a single scale. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to group these notes according to chord families. So she started out with A, C, E. And that's a great way to start out because that right there is an A minor chord. So we're really going to establish that this is going to be a song in the A minor key with that first chord. That'll be great. Okay. G, F, A, B. That's another good phrase. What chord could we put with G, F, A, B? Let's play around with some different possibilities here. It has an F and an A, so we could use an F chord. How would that sound if we start with A minor chord and then... Or we could put it with a D minor. See that D minor? It has that F and A too.
I think D minor.
Let's put both of those possibilities. This could be an F chord or a D minor chord. Okay, next we have that F, D. That can be a D minor chord too. So let's put that with the D minor chord here. Let's use this F and then D minor and then come back to A. Okay, so let's see how it sounds. So we start with A minor, A, C, E. And a lot of times you can take these little phrases and just repeat them. Music loves patterns, so just pick a phrase and repeat it. There's our next phrase, G, F, A, B. Here comes our next one. And come back to A at the end. So that's a good chord progression. A, F, D minor, A. So that's all you have to do to improvise. You pick a scale and you have to just stay in that key signature. And there's a lot of different scales that you can choose between. You can do a major scale, minor scale. Sometimes you can make up your own scale. So let's say I take this major scale and I'm just going to change one note out of it. I'm going to add an F sharp. different feel than what the typical major scale, or I could add in that seventh. So whatever scale you pick, if you change one note of it, or you could do, you know, an Eastern scale, I could use a pentatonic scale, I could use the jazz scale. But all you have to do is pick a scale and become really, really familiar with that scale. And what you start and you end on defines kind of what the whole song is going to go around, and then you just use random notes out of that scale. So anyways, that's how you compose and improvise. You just pick a scale, you find chords to go with it, and you play around with it. So, hope you enjoyed the lesson. We'll see you next time.